Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Venus, and today we will learn how to animate this beautiful business presentation slide, and it's a second part of the video. And thank you for your response for the first part. You must have liked it and subscribed to our channel by watching that video, and many of you must have learned how to design the presentation slide, which is really important. So in this part we will learn how to animate the components that were created in the first part. So this part is very important. Please watch till the end and learn how to design it. So please subscribe to our channel and join the membership, and let's begin with the tutorial. So now we have placed all these components here and applied morph transition. Now duplicate this slide and select all these components and use the arrow keys on your keyboard and shift them upward, and you can see the horizontal and vertical guides that I have placed. Currently we are using the horizontal guide to mark the spot, and just align the list items with the guide. Now select the first list item, go to animation pane to enable it, and then select the motion paths, click right. Now move this red dot to the left, so just follow the steps, and now play the animation and you can see how it works. Slightly move it a bit more, and now let's watch it in the slideshow mode, and you can see it's working fine. Now again duplicate the slide and remove the animation from the animation pane. Now again duplicate the slide, select all these components. Now align the second list item to the horizontal guide as we did for the first list item, and you can use the arrow keys, the up arrow key to shift the items. Now again select the second list item, go to animation tab, click on the motion paths, click right, and move this red dot to the left, and now you can watch it in the slideshow mode. Slightly increase the duration of the animation and use the same animation duration on the third slide as well. And now you can see how it works, and whenever you will click or use the down key, you will see the animation will start working. Again duplicate the slide, remove the animation, then again duplicate, select all these list items and shift these items upward, and align the third item with the guide, the horizontal guide. Again follow the same steps, so you can see the steps are quite repetitive. Move the red dot to the left, increase the duration, again duplicate the slide, remove the animation. So on the first slide you have to apply the animation effect, on the next slide you have to remove the animation. So that's how you have to follow the pattern here. Then it will animate on the mouse click or the arrow keys on your keyboard. That's what you need actually. Now again duplicate, and here I have fast forwarded the video because the steps are repetitive, and keep on doing the same until you reach the last list item. And once it's done, shift these list items upward. And now we want to end the animation with a note, a custom note. Here I will write some dummy text like thanks for watching, but you can add some custom note like your contact information or email ID or some information that you want to present here. That's totally up to you. So this will bring a nice way to engage with the users by writing some custom message here. So here you can use the morph transition again to make it work for you. On the previous slide, place it outside of the screen area. On the next slide, place it here, and when you will move to the next slide, you will see that thanks for watching, that text is appearing from bottom, and it's looking really beautiful the way it slides in. Now we want to add some more design elements for aesthetic purpose. Now you need to insert a circle here, remove its outline and duplicate it like 4 times. So in total we need 5 such circles, and then you can use the align options to align these in a straight line, and for that you can use align middle and distribute horizontally option. Post that, fill each circle with the color from our color palette that we have used on these list items. So you can use the eyedropper tool, which is quite handy in Microsoft Office 365 PowerPoint. Now select all these together, press Ctrl G, group them together and reduce the size and place it here. Then you have to ungroup all these items. Go to animations option, use fly in option here, go to animations pane, start with previous, increase the duration, and once the duration is increased, go to effects option. You can use these smooth start and smooth end options here as per your requirements, and then add delay to each circle as you can see on your screen. So you can experiment here as per the animation you want. So the animation is quite slow, so I want to increase or reduce the delay between circles as they appear. So now I can see it's looking quite fluid and very smooth animation, and that's what I wanted here. That's what I want here. And in the next step, what we will do is, let's bring our frame and the background to the front. We have to hide the list items behind these frame shapes. So you have to select the background and this blue cutout here on each slide and select bring to front. So now you can see the list items are behind these two frames, the background and this blue cutout shape. And you have to repeat the steps on every slide. So till now, if you have understood everything and if you think you have liked our content, please hit the like button, and you can even join the membership to support our content. Also, if you can subscribe, that would be of great help. And do not forget to download this template from the G Drive link. Also, you can create a version of it and share with me, and I would like to see what you have created. That will really help me to learn your creative angle as well, and how you do it, and the colors you will use. So that will really help me. You can always email me your work, and that will really help. So now change the color of this blue cutout to white on every slide. So these were the two tasks that were quite repetitive, and it becomes too much of a work to go to every slide and repeat the steps. But the end result is beautiful, so it's worth it. First slide is our backup slide. Actually, the presentation starts from the second slide. Now go to insert, and let's add some text here. Now comes the easy part, which you guys can do easily. Here you can write the title, then you can write some subheadings, some description. Make sure the text is minimal, and something that can be read in like few seconds. So this text is fine. Reduce the font size. I have clicked on the justified option, or you can keep it left aligned as well. Change the font size so that it is clearly visible. You can try different color schemes here. You can use fonts, as I have always told in my videos, that you can try different Google fonts. Right now I am using Questrel from Google Fonts. This is the new font I am using nowadays for many of my business work. Now again go to shapes, duplicate. Either you can create a new shape or you can reuse the component, so that will really help and save your time, because all the formatting is already done. You have to just change the color. You can play with the color scheme here or the outline, and here you can add a nice hyperlink to a website or a page or any slide. It's not a mandatory thing, but yeah, a call to action is always nice if you want to showcase or present a mock-up or some portfolio. So you can increase the character spacing here. Now let's add a nice icon here for the download button or the action button. So I'm going to use an arrow sign here. I need to increase the width here so that I can place it easily. Now select both these items here, align to middle. Go to text options here, increase the left margin so that it doesn't, get close to the left side of the text box. So now your download button is ready. You just need to hyperlink it. So you can hyperlink it as per the topic. Now you can write here volume number as well. Now rotate it left and place it here on the right side of the slide area. Now let's add some background textures here, a light texture, or you can download online some background textures, but I will create one. Increase the size of this circle. And what we will do is we will remove the extra part of the circle, but let's duplicate it first and reuse this circle. Let's place it here. I'm not sure how it will look. Let's try it. So we have sent the circle behind this download button. Now change the color to light blue to match the background here. I'm still thinking about the placement of this second circle. Now go to shapes and let's remove the extra part. And you can use the merge shapes option. There you can use the subtract and get rid of this extra portion from the circle. And yeah, it's looking really nice. And you can see it's very corporate looking and very minimalistic kind of design. Now select all the components here, like the text and the background and the texture, and let's paste it on all the slides. So the steps are repetitive here, and you have to paste the text and the texture on all the slides one by one. So you just have to Control C and then Control V, then Control Shift G to ungroup. You just have to use these three combinations to paste these components on all the slides. So meanwhile, you can also press the like button and you can share this video with your friends and colleagues as well, so that will really help. So here we have to bring the background to the front because the list items are visible on the front. So yeah, now it's done. Just paste the content and press Ctrl Shift G to ungroup the items. And on the last slide as well. So the text is now present on all the slides, and the animation is done, the text is done, the background is also completed. Now we have to add some text on this cutout portion. So here you can write about this list or the list items, like what are these? Are these business goals, business objectives, or some components that you have completed, or some task list, or these could be KPIs or performance indicators. That's what I have written here. Now change the color of this text. So I have used all caps. It looks good here, that's why I've used it, but you can change it. Now let's use some nice icon here. Yeah, the arrow icon. So this highlights the current list item, so that's why we have placed it. So you have to copy and paste it on all the slides one by one. And let's add some background. No, I don't think it will look good. Let's keep the arrow only and paste it on all the slides. Yeah, you just have to navigate through all the slides by pressing the arrow key, and keep pressing Ctrl V as well, and it will automatically paste at the same position on all the slides. So that's the beauty of PowerPoint. So now arrow placement is also done. We have to kind of animate it. So let's place it on the left, and with the help of morph transition, it will appear at its actual position to mark the current list item. So this is our backup slide, the slide 1. Now go to icons here. Let's first create a shape here. So I'm on the 5th slide. You can create it on any slide. Remove its outline. So this is a shape, and here we will write instruction regarding how to operate this list. Add some shadow effect. Make sure the shadow is very light, and you can make it light by using some dark color, but not pure black, but something like dark blue. That will look good here. And here you can write some instruction like scroll using the up arrow, or press next key to view the items, or anything. So here you have to write instructions. I would suggest increase the character spacing or use caps. Reduce the font size. Use all caps and increase the character spacing. Further reduce the font size, and now it fits inside this shape, and now you can see it looks really nice. And we will place this shape on all the slides along with the title, performance indicators. Now insert icon here for the performance indicators, and you can add some nice icon depending upon the topic. So we have these 3 components which were pending, and now we can place these 3 components on all the slides. And you can save time by creating text, these circular background textures, and this performance indicator text icon, and everything at once, and then paste on all the slides. That will save your time. Now one last thing is pending. No, 2 things are pending. One is this text, which is very important. Like you should subscribe to our channel, and for that you have to press the subscribe button, and then you can also join the membership. This video is quite long, I know, and it is long because it takes time to create this kind of animation, so but it's worth it. And these kind of animations looks really good on any pitch deck, and this will really help users to read or understand the context. So again, we have pasted this information on all the slides. Now one last thing is pending, like we have to create a frame here to cover the list items so that only the first list item is visible. Currently all list items are visible on the cutout. And here you can see the list items are above the background layer. So we have to send it to back. But before that, let's animate this text item as well for the first screen, like how it will appear first time on the screen. And for that you have to copy it and paste it on the duplicated slide outside of the slide area, and now it will appear on the slide. But this blue list item is not hidden behind the background. Now you can see it's working perfectly. And now we have to do one last thing, and for that we have to insert this rectangular shape and place it on this part, remove its outline, and now we will fill a nice gradient color. And we have to create a glass kind of effect where only first list component is visible. The first list item should be visible, and that's why we had added the arrow on the left to mark the current list item on every slide. And for that you have to use like 3 to 4 stops gradient, and here you can see you have to adjust the transparency level, especially on the first and second gradient stop. Third and fourth you can slightly increase the transparency, but for the first and second gradient stop it should be like nearly 80 to 90%, so that the first list item is visible. So you can design it and test it, and I hope you will like this video. So this is the end of this video tutorial, the beautiful business PowerPoint template. I hope you will like it. This is very unique kind of template that you can use it. So if you have really liked the work, please learn it, then download the template. And thanks for watching this video, and keep watching our other videos as well. Please subscribe to our channel, join the membership, like and share button, and we will see you guys in our next video. And that will be about Microsoft Excel dashboard again, and this time it's a very unique kind of dashboard that I'm creating. I hope you guys will love it. Till then, bye bye.